Hello everybody, Candy Cane Cooper, International Animal Communicator here, and welcome to my live Facebook video blog number 9. This has been so much fun, and I hope that all of you have been enjoying it as much as I have. I started this because of the pandemic, but just been having such a great time doing it. I'm just going to keep on going till you guys stop watching. First off, I just want to say thank you again to everybody for their pre-purchase of my book. We're still #1 on Amazon's hot new release chart, and my book isn't even out yet till the June 23rd. So this is all because of your pre-purchases. It's been wonderful. Hi Nevi, hi Susan. I also want to thank all my amazing clients that let me share their stories in my book, because I couldn't have done it without you. And I also wanted to have a shout out to my incredible editor at Callisto for helping me do this. I'm severely dyslexic, and it was a very big challenge for me to write this. It was fascinating to watch my mind work in that dyslexia world. See, I can't even say it, it's reversed. And it was a learning experience for me, and it really helped me to develop, even at this stage in my life, my thought skills better, to put things in the right order, basically, because everything is kind of twisted around when you're dyslexic, and it can be very frustrating, because I even think in reverse sometimes. Like I might even sound like Yoda when I speak. So if you hear me talking that way, now you know why. Also today we're going to have another contest. Hi Angela. For my new book. It's very simple. All you have to do is chime in and be present on my live blog. I have my little secret timer set, and when it goes off, whoever is commenting at that time or whoever commented last will receive a copy of my book before it's released on June 23rd. So I want to thank my publishers for helping me also with this cool contest. All right, so with that being said, I have to read this little Facebook disclaimer again for our contest. This promotion is in no way sponsored, endorsed, or administered by or associated with Facebook. You understand that you are providing your information to the owner of this Facebook page, that would be me, and not to Facebook. All right. Hi, Ariana. Hi. Hi, ML Miller. Nice to see you. Glad you found me too. I can't wait to have our session with you either. All righty. So let's get started on our first question for today. Oh, Casey, your fan club is waiting. Do you want to come over here and say hi? No? Maybe in a little bit? Okay. You want to go out? Hold on. Gotta let the dog out of the office. All right, go ahead. All right. Hopefully she'll come back soon. All right, let's get to our first question. Joni has a pretty serious question. She asked me, she says, in your line of work, you must rub elbows with people claiming they are proficient animal communicators when they are not. They may not necessarily be con artists, but are just way off in left field and inaccurate. Have I ever had to correct a fellow professional or call them out for misinformation? If so, I'm curious what the circumstances were and if you have developed a way to correct them tactfully. I'm asking because I have a dear friend who swears she can talk to animals telepathically, but everything she gets is inaccurate. I don't want to discourage her efforts, but at the same time, I don't think it's right that she charges money for these sessions. Perhaps I can give her your new book for Christmas as a way to help her improve, but I'm curious what your thoughts are when confronted with these situations. Well, that's a very good question, Joni. Honestly, I have to say that in my field right now, and people have asked me this before, I know of one other person that I feel truly communicates with the animals in the way I do. She's a professional dog trainer. She doesn't share her skills in this way that I do with the public, but yet, of course, it makes her an amazing dog trainer. So I try to send all my clients to her. One day she might decide to do what I do, but for right now, she's just working with dogs in her training field. Let me have some water here. I'll bring Casey out in a little bit, Timo. She ran out of my office. Hopefully she'll come back in. Hi, Christine. Nice to have you with me. Hi, Angela. Hi, Lou. Glad everyone's joining in today. In answer to that question, yes, I have run across many, many people that feel that they can do this. But in reality, if they're trying to practice this and charge money for it, I have to say that I don't really feel that I need to correct them. Hi, Ted. Honestly, the universe, and not to sound so spiritual and woo-woo, the universe will take care of it, because when I first came out, as I say, like came out professionally, I remember speaking with my therapist and saying, is there a possibility that I'm schizophrenic because of the voices I hear, because I hear their voices? And I was a little worried, is this real? Am I kind of hallucinating my whole life? I mean, how do I really know, right? Well, I put it to the test when I started working professionally. And honestly, there is no possible way that you could build a career at this if you weren't for real. You can only take people's money for so long, and then it's just going to fizzle out. I mean, 99% of my clients is all word of mouth. Everything is referral. I don't really advertise. I never have. I just have my little website. And over this 20-year span, I've built up, I'm knocking on wood, thank God, an amazing career. Never thought I could support myself and my nonprofit, and all my animals through my animal communication work. Because I had a very lucrative career before, which some of you know me from. And I just threw it all to the wind, decided to do this. But it's taken many, many years. Hi, Mezzy. So I'm not really worried about those people out there. When I come across them, I have to tell you the truth, Joni. I don't even really confront them or call them out on it. I just kind of let it go because, like I said, the universe will take care of it. They really won't get repeat clients or any referrals, and hopefully, they'll just stop taking money. Like in any career, there's always some bad apples. And hopefully they'll just dissipate and, that'll be that. And maybe they'll choose a different career. Hi, Vanessa. Glad you're here today. All right. Question number 2 is from Donna. And she says, I probably sound like a lunatic. Do you think that animals send us signals about stuff? For example, I have certain animals that I feel something about, almost like a vibration. When they want something like a treat, it's an overwhelming sort of urge. Kind of weird, I know, but for example, I get it a lot from specifically my elderly mare. This morning I felt that when I was cleaning her stall, I kept working thinking I would give her a cookie. When I finished, then she nipped me. Maybe a coincidence, but stuff like that happens with her and certain animals out here. Maybe I should just discuss this with my hubby. He's a psychiatrist. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Anthony. Mwah. One of my favorite cameramen who has done so many of my videos that you see on my YouTube channel. You rock, brother. I miss you, baby boy. I got to see you soon, okay, after the pandemic. So, Donna, to answer your question, no, you don't need to consult your husband, but this is exactly how it comes to me. You do not have to think about it. If you have to think about it, you're manufacturing it. So I am going to say that you are really hearing your animal, especially your elderly mare. Okay? You're not crazy. Again, it's very simple for me, and those that know that have been in session with me, it just comes to me. Again, I don't have to go in front of my crystal ball or float around the room or anything crazy. I know sometimes I do a little bit of a meditation before a session, but that's basically for the owner or the human caretaker to get in the groove with me and relax them, because sometimes they're a little nervous about what their animal's going to say. And, I just want to set them up to be in a relaxed state, because that way the animal's more receptive to what we're doing. If the owner, I don't like to use the word owner, excuse me, if the caretaker is more open. So again, Donna, you're not crazy. You don't have to talk to your therapist or your husband. I really do believe that you are hearing your animals, this vibration. Just keep on keeping on and stay open to it. You might even want to do a little journal and take some notes and see where you're at, keep track, and kind of keep score and see if you're right. You'll know. Okay, so keep up the good work. Hi, Nora. I'm going to answer your question in a few minutes here. You always have such good questions every week, Nora. Andy wants to know if it's harder for me to communicate with animals that have crossed over versus animals that are alive. No, it's the same thing. Donna, I just answered your questions. So if you missed it, watch the video after, okay? All right, honey. Hi, Ted. Anyway, no, it's not any more difficult for me, Andy, to speak with the animals on the other side. I basically go there every single day working with animals, either helping them cross over or just connecting with them. The only time I really have a little bit of difficulty is with a runaway. Hi, Butchie. Hi, Maya. Glad you guys are here today. Because they're in their survival mode, and I work a lot of cases with runaways, and the problem is when they're in that survival mode, they're kind of tuned off because they're just focusing in the moment basically to survive. So I've kind of instituted a new policy just for myself with runaways. Unless it's a really desperate case, I'm only taking on runaways where I've previously worked with the animal before and the owner, because I already have established this open line of communication and the animal is a little more comfortable with me. Hi, Susan. Hi, Christina. Otherwise, sometimes it can be a little bit harder, and I feel like I can't give the human caretaker 100% because the animal is just worrying about staying safe at the moment, not being eaten, just basic, life survival skills. So that is the only time that it's a little more difficult. I don't even really face this when I'm working with wildlife, which people have asked me, is it harder to connect with like wild animals? Not really, but the runaway, that's a whole different story. So I'm going to say that is when I have a little bit of difficulty. Hi, Jeffrey. Nice to see you here today. All right. I hope you all are staying with me because my little timer hasn't gone off, but one of you is going to win my book in just a little bit. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Now, Nora wants to know, how do the animals hear us speak? What does it sound like to them? All right. Well, let me answer this in two parts. First, the way they hear us speaking verbally as opposed to when they hear us telepathically. Okay? Well, hang on, Timo, you might win. Feel free to ask some questions right now. I'm watching you, okay? Hi, Floki. When they hear us speak verbally, okay, we have, oh, come here, Casey. Come here. Casey. Hang on one second. Monkey, come here. I have my microphone on. I can't reach you. Come here. Come here. You don't want to come? All right, I'm trying. Anyway, when they hear us verbally, that's why I always say, speak with your mind and not your mouth. Hi, Tony. Because think of it like when you were in school. Just all those hours of sitting there and the talking and the talking and the talking, like you're being in a lecture. Pretty soon, it's just like white noise. It goes right through you. And that's how the animals hear us sometimes. I mean, I even do it myself. We do a little baby talk, like, oh, my cutie little baby. Hi, Danielle. And that's nice, but they kind of tune it out. But when you're working with them with your mind, then it's a whole different picture. And the more you develop that telepathic highway, which is what you've been doing, Nora, with your horse, it's stronger and stronger and stronger. And eventually you'll see that you probably won't even be using that many words when you work with your animal. When they do hear us speak, it's just like us. It's just like us. Casey, come here. Come here, Casey. Come here, Casey. Oh, my timer just went off. Looks like Timo, you're our winner. All right, congratulations. You won my new book. Very good. All right, I'll be checking in with you afterwards to get your address. All right, honey, congratulations, Timo. You won my book. You're our winner today. All right. So, getting back to what I was saying, when you work with your mind, it's like a direct pipeline, like a main line of conversation. So that's why I'm constantly promoting that form of communication with your pet. So I hope that answers your question, Nora. Again, when we speak, it's just words, just like you hear it when you're talking to a human. Again, you know, you're sitting there, your friend's talking. You're like, oh my gosh, when are they going to shut up? And I'm a very chatty person, so I know I must bore my animals to death most of the time. But hopefully, even I take my own advice and work with my mind. Sometimes it's funny. My partner will say to me, what are you talking about? And I'd be like, wait, you didn't just hear me? Because I'm so used to working in that realm, once in a while I don't speak the words. So there's the other side of the coin. If you get too involved in the other way of communication, it can throw your human counterparts off a little bit. So just remember to keep the balance, all right? Hi, Ariana. Does that mean that they can hear our thoughts? Our thoughts have to be intentional. Yes, absolutely. They hear all your thoughts. I mean, I can't tell you how many clients I freak out in the session because the animal knows what they're speaking about, or thinking about, and then I repeat it verbally. Hi, Melissa. So how did you know that? Well, it's easy. Your animal is reading your mind all the time. So you have to have positive thoughts. And that is also why I say, never lie to your pets, because they know the difference, okay? So just remember that. Hi, Shirley. Yes, I know. Shirley's talking about one of our sessions right now. Hi, Christina. Nice to have you here today. Thank you for joining me. Anyway, so I hope that answers that part for you, Nora. If you have any other questions about that, just chime in right now. I'm reading my comments as I'm reading my notes here. Okay. Now, next question, and this is a good one from Georgia, because yes, Chihuahuas do rule. I have 2 of them right now. I've always had a Chihuahua my whole life. Georgia says, I have a feral cat that I have tried to domesticate, and I just fear sometimes that I'm being cruel to her. I just worry. Well, yes, that's a very good question. I've been working with a lot of runaway cats right now, and just to give you an example, I have had one a couple months ago who was a very domesticated house cat, got out, was only 2 doors away, but could not figure out how to get home. And it took us, I think, 10 days to get him out from under the porch. He was petrified, in survival mode. And I worked with this client for many, many years with all her animals. We have an amazing connection. Hi, Bob. And we finally got him back out from under the porch. You probably remember watching his story on my Facebook page. Then I had another cat that maybe 3 months ago, who was a feral cat previously and got out and did not want to come back because he was very happy being out again. That took us 5 weeks, not 5 days, to get him back home. And it started snowing, and I think he had a flashback of, oh, yeah, I don't think I really want to be out in the cold weather right now. Yes, Nora, right. She sends pictures of what she wants, and that works. And when I say telepathic, that's thoughts, that's visualization, it's pictures, videos, however it works for you to get your message to your pet. Doesn't matter. There's no exact right way. All right, so getting back to the cats now. I have another cat that I was working with just last week who goes in and out. So he's kind of in the middle. Lives in the house, but also has freedom to go in and out. Okay, which was great. just great. But the owner did not allow the cat to have total freedom, controlled it with the back door. So the cat was trying to get back in the house and the door was closed. So we discussed that, and I think we remedied the situation with a kitty door, right? Which is the perfect solution. I know that you worry about your cat, Georgia, going in and out. It can be a little scary. Is it going to be all right? Is it dangerous out there? Well, you can take all the precautions, of course. Microchip your, put a safety breakaway collar on it, right? Hi, Laura. And but I do feel, and of course, spay neuter. Unless I don't know if I already said that, but spay neuter, and let them have their freedom still, because it can be kind of cruel. I mean, in the same way, brings me full circle around to horses, which I just have to throw in here. Hi, Lisa. A lot of people feel that when their animals get older, especially their horses, they just throw them out to pasture, and that's some kind of big gift. Trust me, it's not. It's like putting your grandmother, come here, Casey. Oh, shoot, I can't get her. It's like putting your grandmother out in the forest and saying, okay, now you're 80, 90 years old, go pick some berries and be free with nature. Come on now. That's not really very nice. Or maybe you're just being lazy and you don't want to take care of your horse anymore. So think about it that way, okay? It's not really giving them freedom if you've given them a whole life of domestication. Hi, Andy. So you have to think about the full picture here when you're dealing with things like that. Come on in, Wookie. My big boy wants to come in. Come on. Come on, Wookie. Come on in. Come on in and say hi. Come on in and say hello to everybody. Come on. I don't know if you can see him in the mirror here. My big boy, Wookie. He's my big Leon Burger. He's 11 years old. And he's hanging in there. Anyway, so again, consider the lifestyle that you've given your pet, and then as they get older and in their golden years, what you want to do for them so it stays in sync with their lifestyle. Again, you just don't want to throw them out into the wild. But as far as these feral cats go, it's a complicated question, and you just have to kind of weigh the pros and the cons. A lot of my clients do some amazing things. They do like a catio at their house where the whole back patio is, indoor, outdoor, but safe. Hi, Ira, which is also a great idea. I have another client who has a bunch of wolves. Yes, I said that, wolves. And of course, she domesticates them a little bit, but not 100%. And she has an amazing enclosure that she's built on her property so they can roam during the day and be free, but yet they're safe. They're not out in the wild anymore. And then, she can bring them in the house when they want to come in, but for the most part, they can, hi, Nevi. Love you. They can still have their freedom outdoors and enjoy the fresh air all day long. So it's a give and take. Like I said, it's a hard question, but that was a good question. Alrighty. And I also want to say if anybody has any questions about my book, I know some of you are wanting it on an ebook, and it will be out June 23rd on Kindle. So that'll be great. I don't think I'm going to have an audio version, but I'm hoping maybe my next book, which I'm already kind of thinking about towards the end of the year writing, because I have so many amazing stories that I want to share with everybody from, again, all my beautiful clients. You know who you are out there. You make every day of my life wonderful and amazing. Hi, Diane. And I have to tell you, I appreciate all of you for giving me such this wonderful lifestyle that I get to enjoy. I know I always say I'm lucky, but that is why I'm lucky. I'm lucky because of all of you sharing your beautiful animals with me. And that's the truth. Hey, Shannon, one of my longtime clients. Love you, girl. And also to your partner. Hi, Bridget. They've been with me for years and years and years and years and years. And getting back to that original question about Joni, I mean, I have clients from the very, very beginning when I came out and started this career. So I have to tell you, that means so much to me. Hi, Mike. Yes, Timo, you are lucky today because you won my book. So I can't wait for you to read it and write a review. It better be a nice one because now I have your address and I know where you live. Okay? So I'm going to come a gunning for you if you don't write something nice about it. All right. Okay. With that being said today, are there any more questions before we finish our blog number 9? Yay! You're the winner, Timo. Yes, you are. I'll be trying to give away a book every week now on my live blog. Okay? Oh, you hear the jangles. Yes. Casey, do you want to come up and say hi? Come here. I don't know if I can get her on. Come here. Do you want to say hi before we finish? No? Not today. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. Let's see. Yes, Danielle. Just looking to see if I missed anybody's questions for today. Hi, Kat. Will I be around to sign books? I'm going to try to hold a book signing. I'm in Los Angeles here, and they're starting to open up a little bit. There's a Barnes & Noble near me in Calabasas. So I'm going to see about possibly this summer, because the book really isn't out till June 23rd. I really only have one copy. Hi, Katie. Hi, Tony. So I'm going to see if I can hold a book signing there, and then you can come in and get it signed. But also I think we'll just do kind of like a little maybe exchange thing. You can mail it to me. I can, personalize it for you and then send it back in the meantime, because I would love to do that for everybody. Would really love to do that for all of you. And again, thank you for all your support, making me #1 again for the hot new release on Amazon. Let's see if we can hold it for week number 3. I don't know. Hope so. Okay. So until then, with that being said, hi, Shane. Another one of my longtime clients. Remember to speak with your animals with your mind, not your mouth. Till next week, peace and love. And congratulations on being the winner today, Timo. Bye-bye.